Zoe Sullivan is back with yet another rant. Shall we call it a rant? She's back with a little chat that she had. She was a little bit upset, a bit perturbed, and I think we're going to go through it today just to see what she has to say for herself and who she's got involved, because she's involved with the Inghams, would you believe? Unbelievable that the Inghams would collab, but it seems that they would, and yeah.
Good morning, guys. I thought I would just come on for a quick chat because, quite frankly, at the moment, what is going on the internet? What is going on the internet at the moment? In fact, what is going on in life at the moment? Like, people are vile. What is going on? I've literally just said the same thing to Sarah Ingham.
And yes, indeed, she did, in fact, say the same thing to Sarah Ingham recently. She said, comments are wild at the moment. Have a fab day. Gorgeous, all of you. So that was regarding the whole financial thing, I think, that the Inghams are going through right now, you know, going bust and owing lots and lots of money to the tax man. It's amazing to me how people like the Sullivans, or Zoe in this case, would quite willingly just back their peers, and their peers being fellow YouTube families, because they think they are going through the same thing. They get lots of negative comments all the time. The Inghams get lots of negative comments. They can bond over it, so to speak. But it's amazing because Zoe, in this case, is dropping the name the Inghams, or Sarah Ingham, because she thinks it's clout and that she is well in with the Ingham family. And yeah, she thinks she's her friend now, so she's backing her all the way.
In that, comments are like literally wild on the internet. Now, we've always had comments. I mean, before we were on the internet, we got enough comments to our faces, behind our backs. Obviously, we're a big family. People sniggering, little looks, digging each other, those sorts of things. On the internet, obviously, we get lots of comments. We also get lots of positive comments. I'll come to that in a minute. I'm just talking about the negativity for a minute. But at the moment, it is wild. Absolutely wild.
On the subject of the Inghams, though, Zoe is so desperately trying to get involved, isn't she? So desperately. She's replying to all of Sarah Ingham's posts recently on Facebook. Zoe said, "It's freezing here, 8 degrees this morning. Please send some sunshine." And Sarah graciously replied and said, "Oh man, Chris said we need to sort out the aircon for the trip, for our van trip to Scotland in July. Take it he will be wasting his time then." Zoe replied, "You never know. Could be blazing sunshine tomorrow. You should come over to the Cairngorms and the Highlands when you visit one time." And Sarah replied, "Is that near Glasgow?" Her knowledge of Scotland coming out. She doesn't even know where you live, Zoe. She hasn't even gone to that trouble yet. We will be coming to Glasgow on our way to the Highlands. We know the date we will be there, but we won't be staying long in that area. But if you fancy meeting for a coffee or a run around the field with the kids, we can be free for an hour. Oh, look at that. Sarah and Zoe making a play date. But Zoe, don't get too excited. Sarah won't only spare you an hour. That's very gracious of her, isn't it? Give her an hour. Give them an hour. Give the poor peasants what they want. All right. Give them a little bit of a spot in our limelight for an hour. Yeah, that'll do. An hour. Oh, But yeah, Sarah loves to make play dates, and Zoe is lapping it up. She is so desperate to get in with the Inghams, it is laughable. Zoe replied, "We are quite far from Glasgow." Sad face. "About 4 hours. We're up near Inverness-ish. Ish. Not that close to Inverness. A little bit close. Same region at least. Anyway, Sarah replied, "Oh, okay. Well, I'll let you know our plans and see if we can work something out." See? And Zoe replied, "Have messaged you on Instagram." Oh, Zoe, trying so hard. But you know what's funny? I don't get, right? Because again, as I said before, they are bonding over a shared sense of unjustness online, people hating on them. It's a bonding exercise, right? But Zoe is trying to get in with a family who have such a bad reputation, it's not worth their efforts, right? Zoe is seeing the 1 million subs, but forgetting that the Inghams only have a very, very small fraction of those actually watching their channel. And they also forget that Chris did what he did, right? And they are okay with that. They have teen daughters, they have children. Don't get Chris involved with them, right? Just don't. But anyway, that's up to you, isn't it? You don't destroy your kids' lives. You know, haters destroy your kids' lives, isn't it, Zoe?
No, I don't know what makes people do these things. I don't know. And I'm not just talking about the odd, opinion, because that's what people say. They say, "Oh, it's just my opinion." Now, there's a difference between having an opinion and trolling people and just being downright mean.
Oh, I'm sorry, Zoe. I'll stop being mean, shall I? I'll stop being mean. It's okay. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for being mean. I'm not a troll either, though, to be fair. Right? I don't come over to your channel and troll you at all. No. I just wind the viewers up, wind them up, and release them onto you. That's what I do. Release them. Yeah.
But just, I don't know. I don't know whether it's like people are upset at the moment. I don't know whether people are unhappy. Maybe it's the cost of living crisis. I don't know what it is, but people seem to take their hate out on people on the internet.
It's always been like that, Zoe, the internet. You know, you're going to get your good people and you're going to get your bad people. You're going to get your in-between people and you're going to get people like you, right, who exploit your kids for money. And people do not like that. That is why people have a go at you. Well, they have a go at you for other reasons too. By all accounts, you're not the most sociable person in your little town over there. But people are just going to... The haters are going to hate, I guess, isn't it? But what can you do? Just move on with your life. Get yourself off the internet, or take your kids off the internet anyway. That's the only thing I can suggest, really.
It's honestly, it's crazy. So on one of our videos yesterday on YouTube, somebody said that we need to lose our income. They wish that we would lose our income. They wish that they wish that we would lose our council house, so that we'd have nowhere to live. So this is obviously our home. It's our children's home. Now, our children are the ones that they say they're so concerned about.
Yeah, well, that is a bit extreme, to lose their home. You know, they deserve somewhere to live. You know, I can't begrudge them that. You know, give the poor souls somewhere to live at least.
But yet they're willing to do things, report us, all sorts of things, get in contact with brands that we work with, all those sorts of things, send emails to people. You wouldn't even believe the things that these people do. Apparently they're concerned for our family, but they're willing to do all of these things, which will put everything we do to earn a living and to put, food in our children's mouths and do things with our children and a roof over their head and all those sorts of things, because yes, we live in a council house, but we still pay rent.
Wow. Wow. That was the response of a woman I would not expect anything less of, right? So let me inform you of something that you might be able to take away from this, right? It's interesting to note, actually, that you have had people contacting brands that you work with. You're not an influencer unless you've had one of those, isn't it? Ask your new friend Sarah Ingham, she knows all about that. But the thing you're not understanding, and you'll never get, I feel, is that you are not making the money. Yes, you are the mainstay of the channel, Zoe. You and your little sort of chats, you know, who would be able to do anything in life without listening to one of your chats? They're very inspirational. And Ben is obviously a big part of the channel. It's his dream, it's his baby, in order to, you know, be a YouTube superstar. But you're also using your children to do so, right? You're exploiting your children. You're using the most vulnerable moments in life, you know. The very fact that your older kids don't want anything to do with YouTube should be very telling to you. Right? It tells you that they regret being on it in the first place, which should tell you in turn that your younger kids will also regret it. Do you understand? I don't know how else I can say that. But you're using your kids, and that's why you're making the money. If it was just purely you and Ben, right? You and Ben, you might get a couple of thousand views, maybe. You might even get 500 views, who knows? But you would not get the following that you've got right now. It's because you're posting pictures of your kids is why you're getting people following you. And it's not right, right? Using your children for that. And that's why people are a little bit upset and contact these brands and don't want you to have an income. By all means, have an income, right? You've got to feed your kids, but don't use it at the expense of your kids. Go and get a job, or if you have to, stay on benefits. But, you know, either way, just don't use your children in order to make that income.
We still pay rent, we still pay council tax, we still pay bills, all of the rest of the stuff. They're willing to put all of that at jeopardy. For what? I mean, are you okay? Are you actually okay?
I'm good, thanks. I'm very good, thank you. Thanks for asking, I guess.
So you have grown people on the internet, yeah, acting like children, quite frankly, going on and trawling hate pages, making hate pages, trawling hate sites, going on and ridiculing people on the internet, other people, and not just us, across the board, ridiculing people. Now, sometimes these people hide behind profiles. Sometimes they don't bother. And I'm finding more and more lately that they just don't bother. Words just fall out of their mouth and they just write it on the internet for everybody to see. Now, I don't know, maybe they think that people won't see their comments. But I wonder sometimes, do people around them know that they're these type of people? Do people around them, their friends and families, they know?
Well, yes, Zoe, yes, they do. In fact, my friends and family do in fact know that I spread awareness for child exploitation. They know that I am an advocate for good in this world. So yes, they do. They do. Thank you.
That this is what they do, and this is how they feel about people and things, because it's just vile. People are wild at the moment. On the flip side of that, we have people on the internet who support us, and this is kind of a thank you to you guys as well, because you guys are awesome and you guys make me realize that it's not such a bad place and the world is not such a bad place, because, you know, we try and bring positivity, happiness, all that sort of stuff to all the things that we do.
Oh yeah, I know. I've seen just how happy you are and how happy Ben is when you're filming your kids doing their homeschooling and things, you know. And just how happy Ben is to be filming up his daughter's skirts and stuff like that, you know. It's all a good laugh, isn't it? Fucking hell.
Because I like being happy. I like our family to be happy. I like making other people happy. So that's what we do. We're nice to people. Doesn't mean that if people are not nice to me that I'm going to be nice back. But it's not hard to be nice to people. And believe me, it's a lot more fun being nice to people than it is just constantly hating on people. What is wrong with people? Honestly, people, I just don't know. Maybe they have really sad things going on in their lives, sad lives, and they feel that much hatred that it has to come out somewhere, and so they aim it at people like us on the internet. But quite frankly, I'm fed up with it. I'm sick of it. I'm absolutely sick of it. I'm sick of reading these comments from people.
Yeah, it's a bit shit, isn't it, Zoe? I'm sorry. You must feel terrible. Yeah, I'd just up and leave if I were you. I'd grab my jacket and exit, slam the door of the internet behind me, and go. Yeah, I would.
All the time, and people say, yeah, don't read them, don't feed the trolls, but when you deal with it day in, day out, all the time, you just think, what is wrong with people? And when it actually comes to your door, like you have the police or social services or people contacting brands that you work with, all those sorts of things, it does affect you, because quite frankly, I just want to say to these people, are you okay? Because it's not right, the things that you do. Surrounding yourself with this much hate and negativity, not right at all. Really not. It's really not. For all you other people, you're awesome, and thank you for being here to support us all the time. And yeah, you're great. The other people though, something wrong. Something seriously wrong. Anyway, that's it. Bye.
It really irks me. It irks me, I tell you. As Zoe says, and thanks all the child exploitation enablers. You know, all those people who don't give a damn about the kids that they watch. It's lovely, isn't it? They actually don't care. That's the thing. I don't get it. They watch their kids every day, praise their kids, say hello to their kids, love on their kids, tell them nice things all the time. Very sickly, horribly, disgustingly nice things, right? Things that you really, you know, if a stranger in the street came up to one of your children and started cooing over them and saying how amazing they are and how they, you know what I mean, you'd be like, hang on a second, back off a second, leave my child alone, right? But on the internet, it's like, yeah, come on in, yeah, take your seat, watch my child, you know, that my child is your child and everything else, you know. But that is the wild thing, Zoe, absolutely wild, and Zoe's okay with it. Blimey, there you go, isn't it? Anyway, if you have appreciated this video, please give it a massive thumbs up, comment all of your thoughts about it down below, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Until next time, take care of yourselves, and bye-bye.